Hello and welcome. If you've got a child heading to secondary school, you've probably heard that things are changing. A lot. We're talking about the biggest shift in Singapore's secondary education in decades. The old system of streaming, it's gone. In its place is something new, more flexible, called full subject-based banding. So if you're kind of wondering, what on earth this all mean for my child, you are definitely not alone. So let's break it all down, step by step. Here's what we're going to walk through. First, we'll talk about why streaming is ending. Then, we'll look at what a new school day actually looks like. We'll dive into how subjects are tailored for each student, which is the really cool part. After that, we'll cover the new national exam. And finally, we'll explore what this all means for the pathways after secondary school. All right, first things first. We have to talk about the most fundamental change of all, getting rid of the express, normal academic and normal technical streams. For generations, this is how secondary school was structured. And now, it's a whole new ballgame. This slide really says it all, doesn't it? We're moving away from a rigid system that put students on one fixed highway for all their subjects. Instead, we're moving to a super flexible model. Think of it less like a fixed track and more like a personalized map, where the route is customized subject by subject. Now, you're going to hear about posting groups 1, 2, and 3. And this is so important to get right. These are not new streams. I'll say it again. They are not new streams. Think of them as just a one-time sorting code used for getting into a secondary school. That's it. They do not define your child's entire 4 or 5 years there. So where does the real magic happen? It's right here, with subject levels G1, G2, and G3. The G just stands for general. This is the core of the whole new system. A student can take different subjects at different levels, all depending on their personal strengths. So, what does this actually look like on a Tuesday morning? Okay, so what does this mean in the real world, in practice? Well, it means a completely different social and learning vibe for students every single day. So instead of being in a class where everyone got similar PSLE scores, your child will now be in a mixed form class. This means they're learning and hanging out with peers from totally different academic backgrounds, kids with all sorts of strengths and interests. The big idea here is to create a much richer social world where students actually learn from each other's unique points of view. And a lot of this mixing happens during what are called common curriculum subjects. For about a third of their time in school, all the students will be together for things like art, music, PE, and design and technology. This is where they really get to collaborate and build friendships that go way beyond just their academic classes. Let's get to the heart of it. This is the whole point of full SBB. Creating a timetable that is genuinely tailored to what an individual student needs. Just take a look at this sample timetable. Let's imagine a student who just gets math and science. They're really good at it. So they take those subjects at the G3 level, which is more demanding. But maybe languages are a bit tougher for them. So they take English and mother tongue at the G2 level. And then for PE and art, they're back with their mixed form class. See? Every single student's week can look different. So what happens if your child is absolutely acing a subject? Well, the system is built to push them. They can take subjects at a more demanding level right from the start in Secondary 1 based on their PSLE results. Or they can level up later based on how well they do in school. That door is always open for them to take on a bigger challenge. And on the flip side, the system also has a built-in safety net. If a student is really struggling with a subject, they have the choice to take it at a less demanding level. Now, this isn't about holding them back. It's actually about helping them manage their work, build up their confidence, and really master the basics at a pace that works for them. Okay, so as students move along this customized path, it all leads up to upper secondary and a brand new national exam. So you can say goodbye to the O levels and N levels as we've known them. Starting in 2027, students will take something called the Singapore-Cambridge Secondary Education Certificate, or SECE. This new certificate is designed to be a true snapshot of each student's unique journey, showing exactly which subjects they took and at which G level they took them. And honestly, this quote from the Ministry of Education just nails the whole philosophy behind this change. It's all about 2 words, empowerment and ownership. The goal is to let students lean into their strengths, follow their interests, and hopefully become more engaged and motivated learners because of it. All this flexibility naturally brings up the big question, right? What about life after secondary school? Well, the rules for getting into post-secondary places are changing too. For junior college, or JC, the change is pretty big. Starting from 2028, we're moving from L1R5, that's your language plus 5 relevant subjects, to L1R4. So what does that mean in simple terms? Students will now be assessed on 5 subjects instead of 6. This is really meant to ease up the curriculum load a bit and let them focus more on what they're truly good at. And the system is also being tweaked for Polytechnic admissions. The aggregate score is being adjusted to make more sense with the new G1, G2, and G3 levels. By changing the cutoff for many courses from 26 points to 22, this system can better recognize all the different subject combos and student strengths out there. Now, this isn't all happening at the flip of a switch. It's a gradual process. As you can see from the timeline, the Secondary 1 students of 2024 are the pioneers. They'll be the very first group to take the new SEC exam in 2027, and all these new admission rules will fully kick in for them in 2028. You know, when you boil it all down, full subject-based banding is the move away from labeling students and towards empowering them. It's about finally recognizing that every kid learns differently and has their own unique talents. The focus shifts from which stream are you in to what subjects are you great at. And that leaves us with a really exciting question to think about. With an education that's truly tailored to the individual, what incredible new possibilities will our students create for themselves?